Quarterback of the Auburn Tigers, Payton Thorne, is back with us this week. Payton, welcome back in, man. I wanted to give you a chance right here to start off. You missed last week. You want to tell everybody what was going through your head last week and how you're transitioning back into this role down at Auburn?
Yeah, obviously it was a unique week for me personally. You know, uh, had a chance to take a step back and get things from a different perspective than I had the last few years, and just tried my best to learn as much as I could in a different position that I've been in, and I think I did that. And just trying to be the best teammate I can be, and I was voted a captain on our team, so that's my responsibility to be there and to be a you know leader figure on the team, and so. Doing my best to do that last week, and then obviously be as supportive as I could.
Have we blown this out of proportion with your head coach and going on the podium after the game and saying, I have got to find a quarterback that doesn't throw it to the other team? And we kind of dissected that, and you've got former players that have been on the show with us, and they're like, man, he shouldn't throw his guys under the bus. And you've got other players or other people saying, these guys get paid now. Hugh is okay to be critical of these guys. When you heard the comments, did you take it personally? Are we blowing this out of proportion? Where are you guys internally on Hugh, your head coach's comments?
Yeah, I tried my best not to pay too much attention to stuff that's said to the media by, anybody because, being in it as long as I've been in it, it's still kind of a short time compared to some people or a lot of people. But, um, when you say stuff to the media, it's not always true. And I've been told that by coaches before. And obviously, we've turned the ball over too many times, and we got to fix that and be clean with the ball. But for me personally, when I'm analyzing my game and I take a look at the turnovers that I've had myself, I look at it and I'm not too terribly, um, upset about the decision making that I've had in terms of that. I look at my interceptions and one of them I missed the throw by about 6 inches or so, and it was the right decision. And unfortunately, it gets tipped up to the other team. Then I look at another one. That's the last play of the game, and I threw the route that I thought that we were running, and it really wasn't. I'm not blaming anybody for it because it was a play that we kind of put in there at the end of the game and just weren't on the same page. But I thought I made the right decision. I thought I made a good throw too, and we didn't break the route off. But like I said, it's not. That's a tough one because it's the last play of the game with a unique play. And then another one, my arm gets hit as I'm throwing the ball, So, and then another one, I didn't know that our guy was pretty banged up during that play, and it was one-on-one coverage and throwing up a jump ball like I had done, all at camp too. So, when I look back and look at the context of those interceptions, I'm not banging the table going, what the hell am I doing? So I try to keep that in mind as best as I can. And obviously you want to keep getting better as the season goes on. But in terms of that, that's what I've been doing for me personally, looking at that. And then also, just obviously we're emphasizing within our offense, taking care of the ball and making good decisions at the quarterback position, and then putting ourselves in the best chance to succeed.
Trust me, I'm around, in the world, people who are always negative. I've been that person before, and I've tried to be very, very positive in 2024. I've been a different person. It just changed my life being positive. How important is it now for a captain like you, for the leaders of this team, to stay positive, still with so much of the season left? Do you find strength and positivity getting away from the people who waller in sadness and in misery?
Yeah, something I've learned throughout my career, and I'm thankful to have learned, is the power of negativity. Something like 70 to 80% of our thoughts as humans every day are negative. And so I've learned a lot about not verbalizing that and the power of not being negative. And it's not necessarily always being positive. Sometimes there's situations where there's nothing to be positive about. Like you'd just be lying if you were saying, hey, it's okay, like it's frustrating on the sideline at times when I was like, hey, we're good, we're good. It's like, no, we're not. That we just got to a horrible start, or I just made a terrible decision, or we just missed the block, whatever it is. It's not that oh, it's okay, no, it's not. We made a mistake and we can't be doing that. But there is extreme power in not being negative, and I've learned about being neutral and just being, it is what it is. Whatever happened in the past happened. Now what are we going to do to fix it? What are we going to do moving forward to be as good as we can be? And so, that's one of my focuses moving forward is not being negative, while also, like you said, there is positivity too. We got 8 games ahead of us. That's a lot of football left, and we play in the best conference in the country, and it has been for a long time. And so you got a lot of talented teams, and we have talent on our team too. So I feel like anybody can beat anybody any given week, and I feel like we can win any game on our schedule, and we can also lose any game on our schedule. So it's about being neutral and about analyzing the situation and showing up each and every day to be the best we can.
Peyton, it's a proud program. They won a national championship in 2010, played for another 11 years ago in 2013 against Florida State. But the fact of the matter, 6-19 last 25 games against Power 5 opponents. I mean, how is the internal culture right now, and how can you guys flip this thing around with 8 games to go in the regular season?
Yeah, obviously, like you said, this program has expectations, and it is a storied program, and we are not okay with losing games, especially the way that we're losing them. And so, like I said, it's just about showing up every day and showing up with almost a desperate mindset, not desperate in fear, but desperate in you know motivation. We got something to prove right now, and every day that we show up, we have to show up with that mentality.
Listen, this is not an opportunity for you to throw anybody under the bus here. But when we came into the season, we knew Keandre Lambert-Smith was coming for Penn State. He's been unbelievable. But you also had a lot of young receivers who were playing their first college games. As a veteran quarterback, how are they progressing right now with their experience, their route running, you guys getting to know each other? I think fans forget sometimes at home, Peyton, and correct me if I'm wrong, that it's not 5 yards and out. It's not the way it's drawn up on college football when you're playing the video game. The routes aren't straight lines or these slanted lines. There's a lot of nuance to route running. How's the communication with the younger receivers who are still playing their very few first football games in college?
Yeah, I think it's going good. I think their mindset is correct, and I feel like my relationship is building with each and every one of those guys, and they're learning. And like you said, when they're this young, they're just a sponge. They're trying to absorb as much as they can from coaches and teammates as well. And so, I remember saying in the summer, these guys at the end of the day, no matter how talented you are, when you're a true freshman, you know. It's different than high school football, and so I think they're doing a good job right now. I'm really happy to be working with them, and I think they're going to just keep improving as the season goes on.
This Oklahoma offense has struggled, and I don't know how much of Oklahoma-Tennessee you watched, but the Oklahoma defense is legitimate. Limiting this Tennessee team that was averaging 68 points per game to 25 points. Nico, did some things, but also was a little limited. Dylan Sampson, less than 100 yards. When you look at them on film, how good is this Oklahoma defense?
Yeah, they're very good. Obviously they're talented at a place like that. They're always going to have talent, and you look on film and you can tell that they're coached well, and that they have a mentality about them. They're going to come after the ball. They're going to play physical. They got good speed. They're good sized up front and got some good pass rushers. And so, we're going to have our work cut out for us offensively, but it's Tuesday right now. And so, got to put our plan together. We trust our coaches to do that and give ourselves a chance to succeed. And then us as players is about going out and making plays. And so, it starts with me seeing the defense playing well with my eyes, getting the ball in the right spot, and then just making plays. And like I said, it's a good defense, and it's going to be a good week.
I seriously doubt, Monday nights you're tuned into Tiger Talk, but your coach last night said, love me some Sam Pittman, but if we played them 9 more times, we would win all 9 times. Do you echo his thoughts? Do you think if you played Arkansas 9 more times, and let's just say you were the starting quarterback, do you win 9 of 9?
Yeah, I heard Coach say that yesterday when I was talking to him in the middle of the day. And so, obviously we're not going to play them 10 times, but, as a player on our team, I do have confidence that we'd be able to win, a lot more often than not against them. And that's no disrespect at all to Arkansas. They beat us. They came into our place and they played well enough to win, and we didn't. And so, they're a good football team. Like I said before, in this conference, they got good players too. And so, but I think that if we lined it up, however many times, I have confidence in our guys and our coaches and myself as well. And so, I guess that's just a hypothetical.
Yep. Peyton, thank you, man, for being with us. A lot of Auburn fans wanting to hear from you as you get ready for the big game at Jordan-Hare. Best of luck this weekend. Enjoy the preparation. Hope to see you on the field.
Thank you, guys.